Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this July the 26th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Saturday out there so far, but it's a great Saturday evening. Hope everybody continues to stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the tropics here, and as we got a few little systems we need to kind of monitor here. We got a little system here moving into the Eastern Caribbean Sea. Need to watch for possible development. Could be later on down the road here. We're still watching that. Excuse me. June the 30th to August the 5th time frame in the northern Gulf and also the Atlantic coastal water. The Climate Prediction Center still has it highlighted for that region there. So we're gonna have to still continue to monitor that for possible developments. Also, we got more activity across the northern tropical Atlantic, but that just associated with some frontal boundary. But this is the tropical wave we need to monitor as it continues to push west. This was the Invest 94L that's crossing the Caribbean, crossing into the Caribbean Sea through the Windward Islands. That's what we was tracking earlier this week, but you can see it fell apart. But because of wind shear and a lot of Saharan dust, kept that system from becoming anything tropical in nature. We got a lot of activity across South America, also Central America, also in toward the Yucatan Peninsula, also more across Mexico. Got a little bit in the Gulf there as well. We need to monitor that because there's some activity starting to kind of blossom there as well. We can see a lot of activity in the Eastern Pacific from portions of the west coast of Mexico and Central America, stretching back toward the Hawaiian chain island. There's a couple systems out here need to be monitored. The National Hurricane Center is watching as well. Out there, one has about a 40 to 50% chance of development, and the other one has about a 20 to 30% chance of development as well in that region. So we'll continue to monitor that. You can see we got some scattered activity across Texas, Louisiana, to Mississippi, and Alabama. You can see the high pressure ridge pretty much part right over South Carolina and Georgia, kind of keeping everything suppressed around the ridge. You can see the high pressure ridge, pretty much everything kind of going or rotating around the ridge. So pretty much right in here is about Georgia and South Carolina. Pretty much you're the two states right now where the heat dome is pretty established itself, but the heat can be felt all the way back to Texas, all the way up toward Minnesota, all the way into portions of the northeastern U.S. as well. We got more activity out here in the central and western U.S. over here toward the Rocky Mountains and the Sierra Mountains as well, and portions of California regions also. More activity in the moving towards the Canada region and maybe toward the Washington and Oregon regions as well. You can see a lot of activity also up around portion of Missouri, all the way over toward Michigan, also into portions of Pennsylvania and also West Virginia, and also into portions of New York State as well. Alrighty, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folks. Alrighty, you can see we got some flash flooding and heavy rain over portion of Ohio, West Virginia, southwestern Pennsylvania, then again from Delaware to Maryland to New Jersey, all the way up into western New York State. Eastern New York State, western Connecticut region, and a portion of Massachusetts. Also more up here in northern Minnesota as well, and also some severe weather possible in that region. Also stretching down in the portion of Wisconsin, northern Michigan, and also over toward Lake Superior. Alright, we got thunderstorms and showers from up here from New Brunswick to Maine to New York State to Virginia, D.C. to the Carolinas, Atlantic coastal water, stretching back to Arkansas, up here around Lake Superior, like I said earlier. Also over toward Wisconsin, Iowa, through North Dakota, South Dakota, southern Canada, back to Montana, all the way over toward Oregon and California and Nevada region. Then again from northern Texas to New Mexico, also in the northeastern and northern portions of the state of Mexico, southern Texas, portion of the northern Gulf, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and also down into the Florida region and toward the Tampa area as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Sunday, and the heat will continue to rage as well. Alright, here's your Monday outlook. You can see we got thunderstorms and showers up here in southeast Canada, around Ottawa, Toronto, Lake Superior, Lake Huron, Michigan region to New York State to Pennsylvania, New Brunswick, all the way back to Wisconsin through the Dakotas, Minnesota, southwest Canada through Montana, Idaho, Oregon, then through Nevada, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, northern Mexico, West Texas. Then again from the Florida Keys, portion of the Gulf, Florida region, to Alabama, to the Carolinas, Virginia, back over toward Missouri and Arkansas regions as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday. Alright, let's move on to the current watches warning advisory map for your location across the nation. And we got a lot of heat advisories, sets of heat warnings also in effect. We got them stretching from Minnesota, Wisconsin through the Dakotas, all the way down to Nebraska, also into Iowa, Illinois, over toward West Virginia, down to Tennessee, to Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, you're included, Mississippi, Alabama, the Florida Panhandle, also the Big Bend, much of Florida, to Georgia, the Carolinas, all the way to Virginia. Also in portion of southern New York State, Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, you're included. We got some special weather statements for you guys here in portions of New York State. Excuse me. Also, we got some air quality alerts in Maine to New Hampshire, Vermont, New York State, down toward New Jersey, Delaware, Eastern Maryland. Even got some sets of heat watches also in effect for portion of Michigan. We got river flood warnings ongoing in portion of Iowa, Missouri, also in the portion of Kansas. And then we got red flag warnings over here in areas of Wyoming, Colorado, Utah, southwestern Utah, southern Oregon, northern California. Even got some severe thunderstorm watches and warnings in portion of Kansas, also South Dakota. Even got some severe thunderstorm warnings in portion of Montana. Let's see, we got a little bit of small craft advisory across southern California. Hawaii and Chain Island look good, and a little bit of pockets of around the Alaska regions as well. Alright, Storm Prediction Center outlook gonna look like this here. Alright, we got a marginal risk around the Raleigh area to Virginia Beach, Washington DC, up toward New York City, also southern New York State as well, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, also Del Monte to Sioux Falls, also to Grand Fort Fargo. Here's that slight risk from Minneapolis to Duluth or Marquette. You're in a marginal risk as well. General thunderstorm from Maine to the Carolinas, Florida, Texas to Montana, back to portions of Nevada and also California and Oregon regions as well. Tornado probability is going to look like this. 2% up here from Sioux Falls to Minneapolis, all the way to Duluth. Damaging winds. 5 and 15% up here from Minnesota to Iowa to northern Michigan, and 5% over here from Pennsylvania to Raleigh, North Carolina, and eastern North Carolina, just northeast of Wilmington and northern Wilmington area. Large hail looks like this from Sioux Falls to Duluth, Marquette, Fargo, you included for large hail on your Sunday. Alright, let's move on to day number 3. Okay, here we go. We got a marginal risk from Great Falls, Montana, Billings, all the way down to Rapid City, South Dakota, Valentine, and all the way over toward La Crosse and Minneapolis. Sioux Falls, you included. General thunderstorm from Rochester to Columbia to the Florida Keys, Minneapolis, up here, just north of Minneapolis, Minnesota, around Fargo to Grand Fort, also down to Memphis, Tennessee, then from El Paso to Phoenix, all the way to Cheyenne, all the way to Boise, and also Pendleton to Glasgow, you're included as well. Probability, that just general thunderstorm probability for 5% from Montana over to La Crosse. Alright, let's take a look at the Climate Prediction Center outlook. If you're looking for a little bit of a cool down, there may be something offered in this forecast here. This is from the Climate Prediction Center, August 3rd through the 9th, updated today. Below normal temps over northern Maine, also up in portion of Wisconsin, portion of Minnesota. Above normal temps across portion of North Dakota, Montana. Then for Washington State, Oregon, down into California, Utah to Texas, all the way up to Colorado, Louisiana to southern South Carolina, down in the portion of Florida. Then near normal temps elsewhere from Maine to South Carolina, for central and northern South Carolina, all the way to portions of Missouri, all the way over to Montana and portions of southern California. The Hawaiian chain island, above normal temps there. Also around the Alaska region. Precipitation near normal from Maine to North Carolina back to Illinois. And then again from North Texas to southern and western California. Below normal precipitation from portion Nevada to Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, and also Colorado. Above normal precipitation from Washington State to northern California through the Dakotas, down to Texas, to Florida, to South Carolina, southeast North Carolina, all the way up to northern Michigan, as well as Hawaiian chain island. Above normal temp for the whole island. Below much of Alaska, near normal central east, and then extreme east southeast, above normal precipitation. Alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos, and we'll catch you back in the next ones. So have a wonderful Saturday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got.